Thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this video. We'll be looking at the next generation of Wiley Plus for Kimmel Financial Accounting. Instructors tell us that one of the biggest challenges they have is keeping their students engaged and on track in their course, especially in accounting, where there are a lot of non-accounting students, and learning something new, grasping difficult concepts, is not always easy. The next generation of Wiley Plus was developed to give instructors the freedom and flexibility to tailor curated content and easily manage their course, keeping students engaged and on track. Let's start by taking a look at the Wiley Plus Next Generation Instructor and Student Dashboard, where everything is available from one click. From a student perspective, the dashboard will give them the opportunity to see all the courses that are individualized to them. The dashboard also gives them access to a list of all their upcoming assignments and activities, like quizzes or tutorials. It ensures students are aware of what's next to do and what's coming up. The dashboard also gives them access to the calendar, and we'll take a look at that in a moment. From an instructor perspective, if you are teaching more than one course, which I'm sure many of you are, then all of your Wiley Plus Next Gen courses would show up here, allowing you to easily manage all of your courses from one location. Just like students, you'll have a list of upcoming assignments for all your courses and have access to what I'm sure you'll find is a really valuable tool, the calendar. Let's take a look at that now. Instructors love our calendar's drag and drop functionality. Whether it's setting up a course and utilizing undated assignments found over here on the right, and just dragging and dropping them into your course calendar, or whether it's changing an existing activity like an assignment or a quiz. For example, this quiz that's here on Monday the 16th, and you know it's going to be a beautiful weekend. You don't want your students to be inside studying, and so you move that to the 18th, just like that. Course changes will become really easy within the next generation of Wiley Plus. And the drag and drop calendar syncs with all of the other features in Wiley Plus, such as assignments, syllabus, and grades. So one change on the calendar will show up in all places. Now let's go into the course itself, where you'll see that the world-class content in the Kimmel Wygant Kiso financial accounting product is presented in a very organized and linear fashion, giving students a clear path through the course material and helping them stay on track. The course is broken up by modules. Full chapters contain several sections, which include e-textbook content, videos, interactive tutorials, practice questions, and more, showing students a clear connection between study, homework, and quizzes. We have already set up all of the modules. However, if you don't cover a certain material, you can simply unpublish by clicking on this button right here on the right-hand side. And that way, students viewing your course will not see this material. You can also decide that you want to reorder the chapters. For example, if I wanted to put Chapter 2, further look at financial statements, up above Chapter 1, I could do that by clicking on the button on the left-hand side, and the chapter moves up above Chapter 1. You can also add your own course material or your own module. You can do that by clicking on the plus sign on the right-hand side, and then clicking on, for example, a discussion or a content page. You could upload a file. Let's click on content page, and we can rename that new page, and then simply add the item. Then if you want to go ahead and move that into a different location further up, you can do that, and then by clicking on it you can customize it and add in your own content. Let's take a look at how the Kimmel content is organized within one of these modules. I'm in Chapter 1, Section 3 on the 4 financial statements. From this section homepage, the student is presented with the learning objectives of the section, the available media content found down here and also up in resources, and a practice section, which is where a student has the opportunity to work through a series of ungraded algorithmic practice problems, and a summary of what they will learn, and also access to the interactive e-text. Everything on this page is related to that particular section 1.3. I'm going to quickly click on the resources section to give you an idea of what's available there. You'll see a number of key student resources are featured here. For example, they'll have access to the solution walkthrough videos with Paul Kimmel, interactive tutorials, and a number of other videos related to that section. We're now going to go back and click on the interactive e-text. A really exciting new feature in the next generation of Wiley Plus is the integration of the VitalSource e-text. By clicking on the cover, students have access to the section of the e-text that deals directly with the content of that particular module. In the e-text, the students have the ability to highlight. They can also highlight and add a note, such as study for exam, etc. They can also create a flashcard or a series of flashcards to help them with their studying. The e-text also gives the students the ability to access and utilize the audiobook, where they can have the book read out loud to them. And they can have access to a number of other study tools in the platform that will help them with their studying as well. In class tests and student focus groups we've conducted, this e-text has been very well received by students, and they love the fact that it is available offline. We've really just scratched the surface of the new Wiley Plus Next Generation course for Kimmel Financial Accounting. To see more, please schedule a live demo or request access to your own course through your Wiley Account Manager. Thank you for watching.